Good morning, year one. Welcome to Friday's English. So to finish off our week of the story Tiddler, this one, we are going to write a book review today about Tiddler. Okay, it's about this book. So I wonder, do you know what a book review is? I wonder if you can pause the video and have a think or a chat at home or school. What is a book review? If you're not sure, then come back to me. Okay, shall we have a look underneath to see what a book review is? So it says a book review tells you a little bit about a text, about a book. You can talk about the main characters and your favourite parts of the story. And you might also like to give it a mark out of 5 about how much you enjoyed it. And it will help other people decide if they want to read it. So we've all read this story now, haven't we? And we know lots about it and done some writing about it. So we are in the position to write a book review so that if somebody who'd never read this story before wanted to read it, wasn't sure if it was for them, they could read your book review and give them a little flavour of the story without giving away the whole story. So a book review doesn't tell you exactly what happened because it's to make people want to read it. So if you said in your book review that Tiddler tells lots of tales and then he ends up going on a real life adventure, and when he goes back to school, and if you told the whole thing, then they wouldn't need to read the book, would they? So it's just a little flavour of what the story is about, okay? So our job today is to write a book review. Now here, I've got a book review template. So I've put this on Class Dojo. So if you've got a printer at home, you can print it out. If you haven't, you can ask maybe a grown-up at home to help you set out a page in your book like this. It doesn't even have to look like this. It could just have each one of these, and you could just write underneath it. So maybe someone at home could help you to write that. But if you've got a printer, you can print it out. You also might like to choose another way of presenting it, okay, as long as you use the same headings as me. Okay, so there's lots of different parts and you're going to fill them in. Okay, so the first part is a book review by. So that's you, because you've written this book review. So Julia Donaldson wrote the book, but you're writing the book review. So you need to write your name on the first line. So I'm going to pop my name on. Make it a little bit smaller. A book review by Miss Adams. Okay, this is book title. Well, what's the book called? The book is called Tiddler. So that means that somebody who picked up your book review would be able to think, what book? Oh, this is by Miss Adams and she's writing about the book Tiddler. Okay, so the first question is, what is the book about? So like I said, we're not going to write the whole story down, and as you can see there's only 4 lines. We just want a really short snippet of what the book is about. Okay, now on the back of the book is a little blurb, and it's actually on the back it's got part of the story written down, and it says, sorry I'm late, miss, I set off really early, but on the way to school I was captured by a squid. I wriggled and I struggled till a turtle came and rescued me. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. It says, do you believe Tiddler's story? So that's on the back of the book. So how could we write something a little bit different to that helps the person know what the book might be about? Okay, so I wonder if you can think of one sentence that can sum up what this story is about. So please pause the video now and just have a think about that. Well done. So I'm thinking, my sentence, what's this book about? The book is about a fish called Tiddler. That's my first sentence. The book is about a fish called Tiddler. Now, I don't want to just leave it at that because I want to have a little bit more information, but I don't want to give away the whole story. So I'm going to add one more sentence. So the book is about a fish called Tiddler. Tiddler likes to make up lots of stories. Now, I've got a little bit more space on my line, and I really liked on the back of this book how it says, do you believe Tiddler's story? So I'm going to write a question at the end of mine. So far I've got, the book is about a fish called Tiddler. Tiddler likes to make up lots of stories. Will you believe Tiddler? So I'm going to write as a question, okay? So there, I've got a little snippet of what this book is about without having to tell the whole story. So the book is about a fish called Tiddler. Tiddler likes to make up lots of stories. Will you believe Tiddler? Okay, I'm really happy with that. Now it says, who are the main characters? So there might be, in some books, that might be more than one main character, but in this book, I think there is just one main character. Who's the main character? The main character is Tiddler. The main character is called Tiddler. Okay, brilliant. The next question is, where is the story set? So that means, where does it take place? When you're reading this book, where is it happening? I wonder, where is it happening? It's happening under the sea, isn't it? Okay, so where is the story set? The story is set under the sea. Amazing. Okay, so there's some information on this side. On the first side here, you've got a book review by Miss Adams, book titled Tiddler. What is the book about? The book is about a fish called Tiddler. Tiddler likes to make up lots of stories. Will you believe Tiddler? Who are the main characters? The main character is called Tiddler. Where is the story set? The story is set under the sea. Okay, so on the second page, it's a question for you. What did you like about this book? So that will be different for all of you. You might all have a different part that's your favourite. This is your opinion, okay? So I'm wondering if you can have a little think about what your favourite part of the story was, or why you liked reading it, and then you can write that into a sentence. So pause the video now and have a think about why you liked this book. Well done, year one. So what I liked about this book, so it's not my favourite part, what I liked about this book was I liked to read all the stories that Tiddler made up. They were so funny. That's what I'm going to write. So that's what I liked about the book. I like to read all the stories that Tiddler made up. They were so funny. Okay, so you might like something else about the book. You might like something that's similar to what I've said. Okay, it's just what you liked. And then it says rating. Okay, so there's 5 stars there. So you need to decide how much you liked it. So if you gave it 1 star, that means you didn't really enjoy it very much. 2 stars, you're thinking it was okay. 3 stars, yeah, it was a good book, but not my favourite. 4 stars, you're thinking, yes, I really enjoyed this one. And 5 stars, like, that is amazing. I love that book. Okay, so it's your opinion on what you liked, how much you liked this book. Okay, so I'm going to colour it in. I'm going to use yellow. Okay, so I think I really, really enjoy Tiddler. So excuse my colouring. I'm trying my best on my mouse pad on my laptop. So I'm going to give it 4 stars. I think it's not my favourite book in the world, but I really enjoy it. Okay, so that's I'm giving it 4 out of 5. Okay. And the final question, or final part, is draw your favourite part of the story. Now, I'm not going to be able to draw with my mouse pad. You know I can't draw with a pen, never mind with the mouse pad. But you can use that box there, or if you've not got the worksheet, you can make some space on your page to draw your favourite part of the story. So if I was going to draw a part, my favourite part is this one, the picture we looked at yesterday. I love this part where Tiddler says he's got stuck in that treasure chest. So that's what I would be drawing, okay? So you can draw your favourite part. And then you finished your book review, and it's really exciting because then anybody would be able to read it and decide whether they would like to read Tiddler as well. Okay, so like I say, you can print out the worksheet if you've got a printer at home. If not, don't worry, you can just ask a grown-up to help you write down the different parts, and you can make the book review your own. Okay, I really look forward to seeing your book reviews, year one. It's the first time we've done one together. I wonder if we've done one before or not. Very exciting, and I really enjoyed doing Tiddler this week with you, and I'll see you next week for some different English. Bye everyone.